There's one habit that can keep you chained to sin, even after you've prayed, fasted, and begged God to set you free. The early church called it a secret prison, and most Christians are still trapped in it today. You feel stuck, like you're fighting an invisible enemy that you cannot seem to overcome. And here is the terrifying part. This prison wasn't built with walls of stone. It's built in your mind by a choice you make every single day without realizing it. If you've ever fought against private struggles, heavy guilt, or a habit you cannot shake and still feel trapped, this message is for you. And I'm going to show you the exact verse that exposes this prison, the Greek word hidden inside it, and why this habit can keep you bound even when you think you're fighting hard. The verse is Hebrews 3:13. Most translations read something like this: "Encourage one another daily, so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness." In Greek, the phrase hardened by sin literally means to become calloused under sin's influence. Do you see it? It's saying sin doesn't chain you instantly. It daws your heart over time. Every time you hide your struggle instead of bringing it to the light, every time you stay distant instead of being honest, every time you keep that device nearby knowing it leads to the same cycle, you're not just slipping, you're building a spiritual callus that can make change feel impossible. And this is why Paul warns in Ephesians 4:27, do not give the devil a foothold. In Greek, foothold means a marked off territory. Every secret moment in the dark is handing the enemy a little piece of ground in your life, and before long, he built an entire fortress. That's the habit, not the temptation itself, the isolation, keeping the battle to yourself. The enemy doesn't have to defeat you if he knows he can keep you hidden, because hidden battles never get healed. They are just harder to feel. But here's the good news. Hebrews doesn't just warn about the prison, it gives the key. It says, encourage one another daily. The word encourage in Greek is parakaleo. It means to call near, to summon to your side. It's the same word used for the Holy Spirit. That means God doesn't just send His Spirit to you in the secret place, He sends His people. Confession breaks the callus, community tears down the walls, and suddenly the prison you thought had no door swings wide open. So if you're struggling, especially with hidden temptation, and you've kept it to yourself, I'm telling you that's the habit that will keep you bound forever. Not the sin itself, the secrecy. The enemy wants you to believe you're safer alone, but God says you're only safe in the light. And when you step into that light, even trembling, the darkness loses its grip. You're not disqualified. You're not too far gone. You're a soldier behind enemy lines, and it is time to call for backup. If this message hit your spirit, share that in the comments right now. Not for the algorithm, it's for your freedom, because the moment you say it, shame begins to break.